Let's talk New York Mets baseball. I'm just going to get right into it. I've been saying it and I've been saying it and I've been saying it. These Mets, these Metropolitans, the New York Mets are not who they've been telling us that they are. They're not who we think they are. They're a bad team in the major leagues right now. They're a bad team right now. That's just what's happening right now. Everybody got all excited yesterday because they scored 8 runs in 1 inning. I said it before this game today, this final fourth game there with the Nationals. I said it before the game. If you follow the channel, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I said I don't believe it. It was just a good inning. It wasn't a great game. They just had an amazing inning, and that was it. My position, my stance hadn't changed all the way through the game. I did a live a little bit earlier. If you stopped by, maybe you saw it. Not too sure. But I said it during the live as well, early on in the game, within the first couple of innings. Everybody was happy about Max Scherzer. I don't think he did too bad or whatnot. Yeah, he did okay, but it wasn't a quality start. We're still not getting quality starts. The Mets got exposed again today, 10-3. They got exposed again today. They split the series with the worst team in the NL East. They split the series to an 18-23 team. But we got to go, but we're going to allow the Rays to come see us tomorrow night. We got to wait for the Rays to come see us tomorrow night. But we can't even get through the Nationals. The Mets have lost 15 of their last 21 games. 15 of their last 21s. They're back down to 2 games under 500. They've been outscored 37-9 in the first inning. They're the worst in Major League Baseball when it comes to allowing runs in the first inning. The New York Mets are the worst in Major League Baseball. I've been saying it, folks. They are not who they're telling us they are. Spend all the money that you want. Have your little darling Francisco Lindor and all this other stuff. And, Pete Alonso, great. He's leading the league in home runs. Great. If he still is. I don't know what the most updated stat is. All of that is fine and dandy, but it means absolutely nothing when you're playing this horribly. Before the game even started, I was worried about the lineup. The new lineup that came out. We had Pete Alonso in the third slot and Tommy Pham, who's not even batting 200. We had Tommy Pham batting cleanup. Brett Beatty wasn't in the lineup. Eduardo Escobar was in there. Stuff getting moved all around. I don't know what's going on. They've gone 50 innings with no home runs. 50 innings. 4-9 in the last 13 games, and all 13 games are versus teams that are below 500. They're 4-9 in the last 13 games versus teams that are below 500. There's a problem going on here, folks. The pitching is absolutely abysmal. David Peterson now has the highest ERA in all of baseball. He has an 8.08. 808s and heartbreaks, folks. 808s and heartbreaks. He's got an 808 ERA. He had 5 innings today with 9 hits and 6 earned runs. 9 hits and 6 earned runs. David Peterson. Highest ERA in all of baseball. Last 5 games, he's had a 9.99 ERA in his last 5 games. I don't know what's going on. Well, I do know what's going on. They're not playing well. They're not doing well. Bunch of crazy plays out there today. Alvarez, the young boy, he's out there acting like a young boy. He got caught napping at first. He moved out further than he was leading off further than the first baseman plays. You should never do that. They exposed him. They exposed him for being a rookie. He's out there jumping around and hopping around, feeling good. He's excited. He's on base. Gets caught napping. Gets gunned down at first base. I mean, there's things going on here that are unbelievable. Marte and Nimmo. They let 2 fly balls drop in between them. Seemed like Marte was calling for it. I don't know what was going on, but 2 fly balls dropped right into the middle of them. The second one, it looked like Nimmo just gave up on it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if there's a coaching problem. I don't know if there's if it's a player problem. I don't know if it's something with Buck. I mean, things went well last year, but for some reason this year they are just not working out. I don't know what's going on. They're not the team that they claim to be. Not at all. Not even a little bit. Everybody says it's early, it's early, it's early. I'm not saying it. I've said it's not. That's not an excuse anymore. We can't keep going with the it's early thing. It's early, it's early. It's not. We're a quarter through the season. If this trend just keeps continuing, I mean, what are we going to do against these stronger teams? We're 2 games under 500 again. Split a series with the Washington Nationals. And now we have to go on and face the Rays tomorrow, 7:10 p.m., the best team in the league. They've got a 31-11 record. As it stands right now, last time I've checked, I think they have at least 6 players with an OPS that's over 900. 6. What are we going to do against that? Well, we're going to start Verlander. That's right. Verlander's going to get his first home start against him. Okay, we'll see how that works. We'll see how that goes. I don't know how much of a difference that's going to make, but maybe it can. But we're struggling this hard against teams that are on paperwork inferior. But in practice, in real life, they're not. In actuality, they're not. We're struggling against teams that are under 500. It's crazy. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. If you take a look at the Rays offense is first in batting average. They're first in runs. They're first in hits. First in home runs. First in RBIs. I mean, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Are we going to end up getting swept by the Rays? Because that's a huge possibility. That can definitely happen. I can see that happening. I don't think that's far-fetched to say, especially given how we've been playing. Defensively, they're the best. They have the best ERA in the league, most saves in the league. Tied for second in the league in the least amount of home runs allowed. Frog in my throat there. Yeah, I mean, what are we going to do? Let's take a look at this right here. Look at this. Look at this. Boom. First inning. Third inning. Fourth inning. Fifth inning. Sixth inning. Seventh inning. Eighth inning. Didn't need to go into the ninth inning. The only inning that these guys did not score in was the second inning. And this is an 18-23 team. Well, they are now. What are we going to do against the Rays? The Rays that are 31-11. Everybody was saying early on, oh, they haven't played anybody. They haven't played anybody. No, they're the real deal now. It's been long enough. They're the real deal. And we're going to see how it turns out. Starting tomorrow. It would be a dream come true if they could do something to take these guys. I'd be incredibly happy. I just don't see it coming. I just don't foresee that happening. But who knows? Anyway, that's it. I've probably talked your head off long enough. If you're still here, you are greatly appreciated. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Like, share, subscribe, all that other good stuff that people always say, if you want to, if you enjoy the content. But I really appreciate you if you're still here. That means a lot. Thank you to all the subscribers, everybody who takes the time out to listen. I'm done with the rant for today. I'm worried about these Mets, man. I'm worried about what's going to happen with them. I'm worried about what they're going to do. I'm worried about what type of season this is going to be. Yeah, we still have quite a few games left to play. Things could turn around. They could go on a tear and win 15, 20 in a row. I know it's possible, but that's not what's happening right now. So we'll just have to wait and see what's going to happen and what's going on. But that's it for today, guys. As always, let's go Mets.